2027 hosted tours and long stay presentation. My name is Leah Miller and I'm the Senior Regional Manager with Merit Travel. I've been with Merit Travel for 28 years now. And we have a team of highly experienced. Laura, can you switch the page, please? Thank you. So we have a team of highly experienced travel curators offering a wide range of travel experiences from air, sea to land, whether it's customized individual or group travel. Our team is here for you. So welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Leah is handing it over to me. My name is Jackie Moyer. I have worked in the travel industry for over 40 years and have spent the last 22 of those at Merit Travel. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why you should take a long stay or hosted tour with us, and I'll focus on our two 2027 Portugal long stay packages. Why take a long stay, you might ask? These are exclusive products that we've been designing for over 20 years based on our customers' feedback. They're exclusive products that are extended stays that truly let you truly experience a destination. They offer some incredible cultural experiences with iconic landmarks and hidden gems. You'll travel with like-minded people at a relaxed pace with the perfect mix of sightseeing and free time. And what's included in our most of our long stay packages: round trip airfare, 3-hour premium plaza lounge passes at the airport prior to your departure. We have airport transfers on arrival in your destination, hand-picked condo or hotel style accommodations, cultural excursions, comfortable ground transportation while you're away, a Merit Travel host, and as I say, for a few of our departures are hosted, not all, and all taxes. The first product I'm going to talk about is the Cerro Mar Atlantico. This year, we're offering this property as an unhosted long stay for 28 nights at, as I mentioned, the Cerro Mar Apartments. They are just steps away from Old Town Albufeira. I was fortunate enough to host one of our long stay packages earlier this year in February. We did a 1-week tour prior to settling into this property for the last 3 weeks. The units, it's an older property. A lot of it has been upgraded. The main buildings, the pools, the restaurants, they're all just lovely. The apartments are clean and very well looked after. The kitchens are fully equipped. The number one reason I would go back here in a minute is because of the location. As I say, just steps from Old Town. It is steps down going and steps up coming back, but there are taxis, Ubers, and the property also operates a shuttle to and from. Laura. There we go. Again, as I was just mentioning, very well located near Old Town. You can see the property's made up of kind of 3 separate building complexes, all of which have outdoor pools, which may not be too warm in February, but still swimmable if you're up for it. Outside the main building, they have a large indoor pool and an outdoor pool. They have an exercise club, a small spa, and as I mentioned, beautiful restaurant, a little bar that offers indoor and outdoor seating for happy hour every day before dinner, and a place you can get coffee in the morning off the lobby. It truly is a lovely property. And you can either walk down into Old Town or you can walk just up and around the corner, about 10 minutes to two different large grocery stores. So very well located. And in this particular package, we have direct round trip flights with Air Transat from Toronto to Faro. We have a meet and greet at the airport on arrival, lounge passes, airport transfers to take us or to take you from Faro right to the Cerro Mar. 28 nights at the Cerro Mar in a one-bedroom apartment with a fully equipped kitchen. Something that we throw in every year is a welcome basket. And as I say, I always knew about these welcome baskets, but when I was there in February, I was surprised at how much there was in the basket. It's like 4 mornings worth of breakfast. There was coffee, eggs, bread, cold cuts, cheese, some milk, a bottle of wine. It was just lovely. It's a great way to get you started, especially on the first day. You don't have to go out and get groceries until the second day. We've got 4 local tours, which are just amazing tours, one a week that's included. And then we do have a local representative there that's going to be checking in with at the property 2 days a week. And he or she will have alternate excursions that you can purchase if you want to do more than 1 tour a week. And of course, all taxes and hotel fees are also included. And our second Portugal long stay has the cultural tour at the beginning with 3 weeks afterwards at a different property. As I say, earlier this year, it was the Cerro Mar. We've chosen a different property this year. And we've got our wonderful hosts back with us again, Peggy and Wayne Connors. We're so excited. I'm actually going to let them say a quick hello to everyone now.
Hello, everyone. Wayne here and Peggy. For those of you who haven't met us before, we're former teachers. We're from Newfoundland. We've traveled with Merit on these tours now. This will be our 4th, I think, as host, and one almost a host. Anyway, we're very much looking forward to hosting this again this year. We love Portugal. We have traveled with a number of people. I see a few names on here. I can't see them all, but Leon and Lindy and Joe and Olga traveled with us before. Looking forward to getting back together with some that we've traveled with and also meeting a whole bunch of new people. Peggy?
Yes, my name is Peggy, and as Wayne has stated, we've done these trips now as a 4th one. Portugal, I think, was one of my favorite places to go, and looking forward to doing a little bit in the Lisbon area and Porto, and then I understand that the cooking class is absolutely thing that everybody loved the most. We didn't do it, but we've heard good things about it. And looking forward to going to Albufeira and hoping we can have a fine group go with us. Thank you.
And in my cooking classes, I won't make it too difficult for you to follow.
Oh, dear Lord.
And it starts.
Thank you very much, both of you. So this cultural tour and long stay package, as you can see, starts on February 27 and runs through to March 27. It's just a great way to discover, as it says here, the heart and soul of Portugal. You'll spend a couple nights in Lisbon on arrival and on to Porto, then Evora, and then down to the Algarve. And what's included in this package? Well, we've got direct flights again, flying from Toronto into Lisbon and home from Faro, both nonstop flights. Again, our premium plaza lounge passes, airport transfers, And the 7-night cultural tour is motor coach transportation for the week. And as I just mentioned on the previous slide, we have 2 nights in Lisbon, 3 nights in Porto, 2 nights in Evora. The cooking class you get in Lisbon, I can't tell you. I don't know if there's anyone on the call that was with us this year, but that was truly one of the highlights of the trip. We've got 7 breakfasts, 1 lunch, and 5 dinners. The olive oil tasting and wine tasting involved a beautiful lunch, also way high up on the list. Everyone really enjoyed it. And then 20 nights at the new property we've chosen for this year, also in Albufeira at the Algarve Village. And we've got 1-bedroom units in their standard apartments that have fully equipped kitchens as well. Again, you get the welcome basket, 3 local tours, 1 per week that you're there. The hotel porterage is included. When you check in at this property, you check in at a main building, and then they have golf carts running around to take people with their luggage to your rooms. Taxes and hotel fees, gratuities. Again, a local representative checking in with you. I believe it's twice a week again while you're at the property. And of course, our lovely Merit hosts. And, I've kind of gone over this already, but here's a few of the highlights. In Lisbon, there is a half-day panoramic tour of the city and the cooking class. In Porto, there is a small coach tour and then a very nice walking tour of the old city. I don't know if anybody is a Harry Potter fan, but if you are, and when you're in Porto and have some free time, a small group of us bought tickets to go into I have to check the name of it here, Livraria Lilo. It's a bookstore that inspired the Harry Potter books. It was absolutely fantastic. You pay for a ticket to get in, and once you're in the bookstore, if you buy a book, they use what you paid towards the book. So I just loved it. It was a real experience. And then the full day tour of the Douro Valley was just beautiful. Again, another highlight. And Evora, this past February, we only had 1 night in Evora, and everybody felt it wasn't enough. So we've added a 2nd night there. The hotel is literally steps away from the entrance to the old town. It's just, it's beautiful. You're going to love it. Great itinerary. And here are some pictures of the Algarve village, which I was able to visit and took a few shots while I was there. The accommodations are just lovely. It's a little bit newer property than the Serra Mar, and you can walk down to the beach. There are steps down to the beach. It's not flat like most of Portugal is not. And the property I just loved. Couple of restaurants. The main building has a big indoor and outdoor pool and another restaurant other than the one that's down in their Algarve village complex. So you have access to all of that. You can use the main building's facilities or anything in this village. It's a beautiful property. And that's it for me. I'm going to hand it over to Leah, who's going to tell you about the Greek Odyssey tour that I will be hosting next year.
Yay, Jackie, hosting this. Super excited. The Greek Odyssey is a tour that's really near and dear to my heart. It was one of my actual first trips that I've ever been on when I was coming into the travel industry. And the tour combines a beautiful overview of what Greece has to offer, whether it's the culture or history with the mythology and the fabulous cuisine, sun, sand, and sea. So this tour is during the month of April from the 4th to the 30th. And again, you're going to step back into thousands of years of history. And what really blew my mind about the Greek tour guides or even the average Joe on the street, they knew the history of their countries so well. It's just amazing. and there's a story about every place that you're going to, and they'll share that with you. And in addition to the history, you're going to see the islands. So the popular islands, you're going to Mykonos, Naxos, Santorini, and you'll be spending the last couple of weeks in Crete. So you'll see all the major highlights of Greece on this tour. So I really invite you to join us. What we've included in it is in the package is return flights, international flights with Air Canada, which we're super excited about because you'll be flying directly from Toronto into Athens and then returning from Crete. So Crete, the flight does go back to Athens and then onwards to Toronto. We always include our Plaza Premium Lounge passes, and this is such a great opportunity for the group to get together before you get onto your international flight. Get your little lanyards from your host and meet everybody. Have a little cup of coffee or a cocktail and little snack before you get onto the long flight. And we always have our group airport transfers in destinations return. 25 nights accommodations. You're 3 nights in Athens, not all at once because you do have to backtrack a little bit. But Olympia, Delphi, Meteora, each 1 night. And that's the inland tour where you're going to see some fabulous ruins. I'll show that on the next page. Naxos, you're there for 4 nights, Santorini for 2 nights, and then Crete for 13 nights. We've included breakfast daily throughout the tour. You have 4 lunches and 5 dinners, including your welcome and your farewell dinner, which we find is just a perfect beginning and end to this, to any of our Merit tours. And transportation, of course, is by private coach. And the touring between the islands are all going to be by ferry. So you have your Merit host there with you that will help you make sure you don't miss the boat. You have an Athens city tour, 3-night inland tour. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go on to the highlights. Yeah, there's lots included. As you can see, the list was really long. But in these pictures, you can see, so for example, oh boy, everything blocks me. Epidaurus is the famous amphitheater that you can see in the middle left. And of course, the Acropolis. Mycenae is the Lion's Gate, which is the top right corner. And the Corinth Canal, which is just a photo op on your way into the inland tour. But I have to say, and I'm sorry we don't have a picture here, you'll have to Google it, is checking out Meteora. It's just blows your mind. But I won't tell you a lot about that other than there is a monastery and it involves really big hills, mountains. So, and then of course, when you're in Athens, you're going to see the city. You'll want to see the major points of the important parts of Athens while you're there. And of course, enjoy a dinner in the Plaka. Then when you're on the islands, you're going to be doing some of the tours on the islands. While you're in Naxos, it's a little bit more laid back as you're finishing your inland tour and starting the island part of it. It gives you 4 days there. But while you're there, it will be taking you over to Mykonos, which is a highly popular island. And it's also, as an optional tour, you could go to Paros, which is a very easy ferry ride from Naxos. And then, of course, we're going to Santorini for a couple of nights. You'll be doing some touring there. And then you'll obviously go over to Crete, where you can, after all of this and all the ferry rides, kick back and relax a little bit and enjoy the culture and the food and the beach and the sea. And as you can see here, our accommodations are at the Arania apartment hotel. So it's a 2-level property, smaller property with a pool, nicely appointed 1-bedroom apartments for you. Now, keeping in mind, you're not going to have a full kitchen. You will have a hot plate. You'll be able to make your coffee and your toast, and there'll be a little fridge in there. But this is not to cook a full dinner. okay? The apartments in Greece are not as fully equipped as the ones in Portugal, so you need to be prepared for that, but you'll be enjoying the island and what it all has to offer. We'll also have a local representative that will be there at the hotel that will be offering you optional excursions. And I'm talking too much. So I'm going to introduce you to Heather McNamara, and she's going to tell you about the fabulous tour that she will be hosting. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Heather McNamara, and a certified travel counselor with Merit Travel. I specialize in Ireland, and it is my absolute favorite place in the world. Nora Roberts is one of my favorite authors, so I thought, why not combine them both and create a customized tour based on her books. So the dates are May 16th to the 28th. Flights are not included in this, but I can definitely arrange those for you. Or if you want to switch. Along the way, we're going to experience some of Ireland's most iconic sites, as well as there's going to be breakfasts included every day, and we've got 7 dinners, as well as a special night at a medieval castle. Along the way, we'll see the Rock of Cashel, Blarney Castle, Ringham Kerry, and the Cliffs of Moher. I've partnered with Trafalgar Tours for this incredible journey, and an Irish tour director will accompany us throughout the trip. They'll be able to answer any of the questions and bring Ireland to life throughout its fascinating history, culture, myths, legends, and music. If there's somewhere specific you'd like to visit while we spend 2 days in Dublin, I can arrange your entrance tickets. Popular attractions such as Guinness Storehouse and the Book of Kells require advance reservations, so pre-booking is essential to avoid disappointment for those. There'll also be plenty of free time to explore, relax, and experience Ireland's wonderful local nightlife at your own pace. So whether or not you've read Nora Roberts' books or not, I'd love for you to join me on this unforgettable Irish adventure. And if Ireland has ever been on your bucket list, this could be the perfect opportunity to finally experience the magic for yourself. I hope you'll come along. Now I'm going to introduce Audrey to talk to you about the Turkey tour.
Hello, everyone. My name is Audrey DeBoost, and I've been working in the travel industry for nearly 30 years. Over that time, I've had the privilege of visiting more than 65 countries, discovering some really, truly incredible destinations. I'm excited to be hosting our upcoming tour, which we're calling Turkish Delights, the Best of Turkey. This unforgettable journey is scheduled to depart October the 15th to the 30th in 2027, so that's next year, not this year. The tour price is $67.55 per person based on double occupancy. At this time, the international airfare is not included because the flight schedules for the fall of 2027 have not yet been released. And once those schedules are available, we do hope to arrange group air departure option to complement the tour. So let's take a look at some of the highlights that await you on the next slide. So what's included in this particular tour is the 3-hour Plaza Premium Lounge Pass, which if you're not part of a group air, you can still use the pass. You don't have to be part of the group. You'll just get the pass and you can use them at the airports that do have that lounge in it. There's 14 nights in a mix of 3 to 4 and 5-star hotels. It includes breakfast and the tourist tax. There are 14 breakfasts, 9 lunches, and 12 dinners on this tour. There's transportation by private coach. There's English-speaking guides, local guides that'll be with us on the tour. There's a Merit host, which is me. Entrance fees as per the itinerary. The tips to the hotel and restaurant staff are included. And there's 1 domestic flight that flies us between Istanbul and Kayseri. Next slide. Yep. So Turkey is a fascinating destination where ancient history, breathtaking landscapes, and natural beauty and warm hospitality come together. From the bustling bazaars of Istanbul to the ancient ruins of Ephesus and the magical landscapes of Cappadocia. In Istanbul, we'll be visiting the stunning Blue Mosque. We'll explore the colorful bazaars and spice market and tour the magnificent Topkapi Palace, once home to the Ottoman sultans. We'll discover the unique landscapes of Cappadocia. It's famous for the fairy chimneys and dramatic valleys. And for those that are interested, you can see the picture there in the center. An optional sunrise hot air balloon flight is possible to arrange. It's approximately $350 per person, but the views are breathtaking. It's stunning to be able to see all that from a hot air balloon. It's very famous kind of optional tour that people do when they go to Turkey. Our journey also includes Ephesus, one of the world's famous preserved ancient cities. Yeah, together we're just going to visit these remarkable destinations that showcase the very best of Turkey's rich heritage, vibrant culture, and spectacular scenery. The next slide, sorry. So if none of the destinations or hosted tours that we've featured here today are exactly what you're looking for, don't worry, there's plenty of other options available. Some of them are fully hosted, some of them are designed more for independent travelers who prefer a little bit more flexibility, and a few of the examples are highlighted here on the screen. It includes Costa Rica. There's one there for Spain at the Sunset Beach Club, which is a very popular resort that we've offered at Merit many times before. Bali with a stopover in Singapore. We also offer a wide variety of travel experiences to destinations such as Croatia, Indonesia, Tunisia, Malta, Italy, France, just to name a few. If you'd like more information or would like to explore more about those travel opportunities, please contact your Merit travel consultant, and we'd be delighted to help you find a perfect vacation. So another well-known travel host that Merit's been working with since 2003 is Ted Barris and his wife, Jane Macaulay. Ted enjoyed a distinguished 50-year career in broadcasting with CBC Radio and Television, and he's the author of 22 best-selling nonfiction books. Throughout his career, he's received many honors, including the Minister of Veterans Affairs Accommodation and most recently the Order of Canada for advancing our understanding of Canadian military history through his work as an acclaimed author, journalist, and broadcaster. For more than 20 years, Ted and Jane have hosted annual tours to France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy, Eastern Europe, just to name a few, helping bring the history of the First and Second World Wars to life for hundreds of Merit travelers. What makes this tour so special is Ted's ability to connect each destination with the personal stories of soldiers, sailors, airmen, nurses, medics. Those experiences he's all documented in his books and broadcasts. I've been fortunate enough to join 6 of Ted's tours over the years, and I can honestly say that each one of them ranks among my most memorable travel experiences. His knowledge and storytelling and passion for history makes these journeys very unforgettable. As you can see on the slide, Ted's next hosted tour is to Italy in 2027, departing on May the 1st to the 14th. The tour includes a number of fascinating destinations and experiences, and we've highlighted a few of them here on the screen. This tour is already generating a lot of interest, and several travelers have already committed to joining us. He has a large following of people that travel on all his tours. If you'd like more information about the itinerary or what's included, then just feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to provide the details. The next slide, just a few tips to share before you travel. We encourage everyone to consider getting an eSIM card for their phone when they travel. Since it's built right into your device, there's no need to swap out your SIM cards. With an eSIM, you'll be connected as soon as you arrive and throughout your trip. You don't have to search for Wi-Fi, hang around the hotel lobby or a coffee shop just to check your messages. It's an easy way to stay connected wherever you travel. The second one on this slide is another app called Maps.me. It's a free app that allows you to download the maps before your trip. You can even use them when you don't have Wi-Fi. You have them downloaded on your phone or your device. It's a good tool for finding your way around, finding your attractions, restaurants, navigating, with confidence while you're away. And the very last one that we're going to mention today is WhatsApp. It's a great way to stay in touch while traveling. It allows you to send messages, make phone calls, share photos using Wi-Fi or mobile data. We also use WhatsApp to create a group chat for each of these tours. A few weeks before departure, we'll add everyone into the group along with your Merit host. It's a great way to meet your fellow travelers, receive last-minute tips and reminders, and stay informed throughout the trip. While you're traveling, we'll use the chat for important updates such as meeting times, meal arrangements, daily reminders, all those things that you hear on the bus and then you're like, what time did they say breakfast was? Well, we're going to help you by putting that into the chat so it's a good reminder. The next slide. As a thank you for joining our virtual travel talk today, we have a special promotion for you. As you can see on the screen, you'll receive up to 2 free eSIM cards per booking, one of the 2027 hosted tour or long stays that we featured here today, as long as it's booked by August the 31st. If you'd like more information about these offers, please, or this offer, please reach out to your Merit travel consultant. And the last slide is just our final slide, shows all the ways you can connect with us for exclusive offers, travel inspiration, and our latest tour information. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook, visit us at merittravel.com, or give us a call and speak with one of our experienced travel professionals. And we look forward to helping you plan your next adventure.
Well, that's it. So thank you everyone for joining the call. We would like to open the phones now to any questions. There's been several questions that have gone through the chat, and Audrey's been answering most of them, I think. And if you'd like to raise your hand, we can answer any further questions. Maybe we can open the screen up so we can see everybody. Laura. Perfect. Or you can take yourself off mute and we can answer any questions. We hope you enjoyed the presentation. Okay, so let's go through some of the questions that were in the chat. And Kim Goivukoski, there's my Finnish coming out here. You've asked about possible 2-bedroom units. Depending on the property that we have, I'm assuming just some of the properties do offer 2 bedrooms, but we would have to put them on special request. And each of our tours do have a varying single supplement that is in addition to the cost that was posted, because all of the pricing that we quoted today was all based on double occupancy, but we're happy to give you the advise you of the single supplement rate. Please reach out or put it in the chat here. And if you are looking for connector flights, all of our flights depart from Toronto. So if you're in any other city outside of Toronto, we're happy to arrange for connectors for you.
This is Leon. Can you hear me?
Yes, we do. Hi, Leon.
Okay. Lindy and I have a 2-bedroom, and I'm just wondering if we are in the same building as the rest of the people.
Which property are you at? Are you at the Sierra Mar or are you on the cultural tour?
The cultural tour.
Yes, you would be in the same building.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a picture of that facility at all?
We
Are
have
there separate buildings?
We have lots of pictures of that property. We can send them to you, Leon. Who is your Merit consultant that you dealt with? Was it Denise?
Me.
Yes.
Who?
Hi, Leon and Lindy.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll send that over.
Denise will get that information to you. Absolutely. Internet. Yes. Internet is available at all the properties, obviously, based on how well the internet is working, right? Because that happens all the time. But yes, we do have internet. Okay, we'll be sending out the copy of the recording to everyone that has registered for the call, and you are more than welcome to share this with anyone that you would like to have them join you on the trip when you book. Mykonos is a day trip, so you'll be leaving in the morning and coming back in the afternoon. Now it's a ferry ride over, so that would be based on the ferry timetable. Yes, anyone that's been to Portugal, is English good over there? Yes.
Yes.
You'll
it
find
is.
Portugal's great, even Greece, you'll be fine. It's widely spoken for sure. The laundry facilities at the Algarve, Jackie.
You know, I didn't see the laundry room, but oh my gosh, did we check on that, Audrey? I can't remember. The Sarah Mar did not have, I'm just comparing the two here for a quick second. The Sarah Mar, you could take your laundry, you could collect a white bag at the counter, front desk, and then bring it back full, and they would have your laundry ready within 24 hours, sometimes the same day. And I believe it was 10 euros for a full bag. And you could stuff a lot in that bag. As far as I did not see laundry facilities at the Algarve Village. I'm gonna have to, it might work the same way where you take it to the front desk and they do the laundry. We'll have to get back to you on that to confirm.
I just looked that up. Actually, it does say the Algarve Village has self-service laundry room on site.
Oh, it does. Okay, great.
Perfect.
She didn't take us there, but that's great news.
The size of the groups, we require a minimum of 20 passengers for our groups. So we should, and they've gone up to, geez, over the years, we've had up to 40 people, I think, at one point. I think, wasn't that your first tour, Wayne and Peggy? We had close to
Yeah.
40 people.
We had 46 on our first tour,
Oh, boy.
and we had
Let's-
44 last year in Malta.
We have
There you go.
44 on Malta, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, perfect. And the Algarve, the grocery store, that's nearby as well. Oh,
Yeah, I have an answer to that. There is one,
Okay.
a small little grocery on site, and then
Yeah.
there is a like a superstore about 2 minutes away by taxi.
Okay.
Continente, they're called in Portugal, I think.
What about the flights? Are we a group that has a booking of seats, or do we get to choose what kind of seat we want?
So
someone else can.
I can
Yeah.
speak to that.
Okay.
Depending on which trip it is, if you're doing either of the Portugals, those flights are with Transat. Transat, even though you're booked as a group, they do allow you to book your seats ahead. So once you're on the passenger manifest, then your agent can go in and choose the seats. There is still a fee. There's a fee for all seats these days, but you can book the seats. If it's the Greece tour, with Air Canada doesn't actually have that flexibility, oddly enough. A lot of the regular scheduled carriers like Lufthansa, Air Canada, KLM, they don't. If you're part of a group, they pre-assign the seats for us. So they have a group of 20 people, they put 20 people in 20 seats, and there's not a ton of flexibility to change the seats. Also, I should mention with Transat on Portugal, there is limited number, but if you wanted to upgrade to their club class, you can do that as well.
Thank you, Audrey. Anyone else? Any questions? Okay, it's a quiet bunch today, but that's all right. Thank you everyone for joining our call. Again, the recording will be sent out to everyone with the link. And oh, yes, Cyril. We can arrange for a trip to Spain for you. Absolutely. We just don't have a part of this particular lineup this year. Okay. So again, thank you. And thank you for joining. We appreciate your curiosity, and we're here to help you. Please reach out to your Merit consultant. And if you've been on our past tours, I'm sure Wayne would love a phone call. He loves that. He's been right. I'm setting him up, Peggy.
Yes,
And
you are.
yes. And again, watch for the email. Take care. We look forward to it. Don't forget to book before August 31st so you take advantage of our eSIM card promotion, and we will see you soon. Thank you again.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, Leah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye-bye.